Hello, beautiful people. Like, share, and subscribe. So I went to Reno Omokri's page, and for the first time, I saw a lot of APC people attacking him for this is Naira propaganda. If you go to his page, he's talking about Naira, which is good, but it's just that the person saying it is not a good person. What he's saying actually about the Naira buying, he say buy Akamo, fly Nigeria Air. He will start listing some things, eat Nasco, drink Gary that you grow Naira. But what Reno Omokri is celebrating how the Naira fell to 1,000, forgetting that I think Tinubu met it at 750 or less. I don't know. I can't remember now. Tinubu made the Naira to $750. So Reno Omokri and his group of Runos and some Buharis, they go on his page celebrating. I'm sure when they leave social media, they will face reality of hunger and poverty. You can lie to people sometimes, but you cannot lie to them all the time. Very soon, reality will reset many of them brain. I don't know whether it's people that were paid that usually comment on his page, So for the first time, many of them were attacking him. Reno Omokri was saying they should buy this, which is good. I'm not saying it's not good, but Reno Omokri, the way he would twist his word, it will look as if they are blaming you for the problem of the food purchases not coming down. Small time they will blame people selling goods. Well, let me explain to you this thing. Reno Omokri is an evil man. You see, a manipulator. You see this man. I'm sure that I don't know his first wife, but you can see maybe the reason why the woman left him. This man is a big manipulator. I'm telling you, he's quiet, he's calm, but he's very manipulative. I want to know the degree he studied in school. But that's by the way. Let me even talk about the Naira story. You see, this dollar thing, it's also good that the dollar is coming down. But Nigeria must up its own production. Do you know Nigeria doesn't produce enough food? Do you know that one? Do you know that there's a beans species that can grow in 40 days? Beans. And how much is the price of beans? Why do you think price of food is high? Because the demand, supply is low and demand is high. So what do you expect? If that the supply was plenty, you will see the price will crash. Nigeria is not growing enough food. I've mentioned in this channel, 1 year now, Tinubu has not done anything in agricultural intervention. I've mentioned about distribution centers, 6 zones. You don't need to focus only on North. Do it in the 6 zones. Create distribution centers where people can take fertilizer at maybe 1,000 and pesticides and all those things. Big warehouse, gigantic warehouse, that's what they call distribution zone. Then you can even be sub-distribution zones in that region too. So what does the farmer need to get this fertilizer or pesticides? There will be an app. There's Starlink these days. As you're coming there, your fingerprint, everything is collected. Taken so that they will know, they will have data. Who is a farmer, who is coming there, all of them will collect, you will get the data. You understand what I'm saying? It's like subsidy, so that the government will know who is the farmer and all those type of things, and the people will be registered in database. If the government wants to give it out as a subsidy, you understand, or loan, that's another way too, But they need to be a database for farmers. Then secondly, the government needs to encourage large-scale monocropping. Since I was born in Nigeria, I never see silo. Do you know that? I'm talking of agricultural silo. Silo is used for storing cereal. I've not seen silo. Maybe it's down in interior north. Me, I never see for agriculture. But when I travel to other countries, I see silo. When you're driving on the road, you will see these things. So the farmer herders crisis is still okay. It has reduced, but it's still there. The people still have apprehension of going to the farm because of this herdsmen. You have not solved all those problems. Agro processing, cassava to cassava bread. Those ones will reduce the importation of wheat. Those are just the things you need. Look at Chinese yen. I'm sure the dollar is higher than the Chinese yen, but many Chinese will not care since they produce most of their things in their country and they export. Nigeria doesn't have the ability to produce and export. The few ones the people want to frustrate them. So if the country is not doing production, what are the factors of production? Things that improve production: electricity, roads. That's why I'm angry with this their nonsense coastal road. If you pump the money into electricity and do all the federal roads like you did the 10 mainland bridge, people will praise you. Me, I will praise you. If you can do all those roads, all those federal roads, do it like that the way you do the 10 mainland. Organize, let the paints be there, put cat eye, everything is shiny. The edges, everything is sharp. When you see it, this road is a bit upgraded. Not when the upgrade road is looking like a 1940 road. Cover the drainages. We are not in a primitive society, for God's sake. You understand? So these are the things. You increase factors of promotion. The Reno Omokri is that he's talking about growing Naira. He doesn't want to come back to Nigeria so that we'll grow the Naira together. That's where we know you're patriotic. Not come and be staying grading and the Mumu followers. This election made me realize that a lot of Nigerians are educated illiterates and educated morons. Even as a human being, somebody tells you, even Obi sometimes, I've mentioned what I disagree about Obi. I don't just swallow everything about Obi, hook, line, and sinker. Do you understand what I'm saying? There are things I disagree with him. So because I support him, it don't mean I've said it in this channel, things I disagree with him. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't swallow. And if he was in government and he's doing like Tinubu, I will still criticize. You see, it doesn't take 3 months for you to know somebody that wants to do. Tinubu has not done anything in this 1 year. That's just the simple truth. They have not done anything comprehensive. Have they built any block school, world class school? Have they done any upgrade? The hospitals they upgraded. I remember one time they said they wanted to put equipment. We don't know whether they really did it or not. We just read it on paper. They're supposed to be a holistic thing. You'll see videos, not just telling people, oh, we have approved this. The 90 billion used for Mecca, if they use it to subsidize herbicide, pesticides, and fertilizers, what of agriculture? Bring in tractors. I like what the Niger governor is bringing. Bring in agricultural machine, tractors. Flood the whole place. One tractor can do the work of 40 men. One tractor. Apart from that, bring planters, not just tractors. Combine harvesters. That's the way you know a country that is serious. Not this one you people are doing. Bring in experts that will teach our people how to run these machines. Encourage large-scale farming. Allow the small-scale farmers to do their thing so that there will be different varieties and breed. Let the Ministry of Agriculture be involved. Let them be going to the community. That is how you know a country that is serious. Not all this. Ministry of Agriculture should be the new gold. It should be the new oil company. They are telling you to grow naira. It's from agro. Any country that wants to grow, they start from agriculture. They will go agro, not just agriculture. They will do agro processing, not just selling beans. You sell it as baked beans. You sell groundnut as peanut butter, not selling the raw form. Before you know it, the country go. Nigeria, do we even have brand of groundnut oil from groundnut? Country that used to be highest producer of groundnut before. By now, we're supposed to be compressing the thing. You will see its scale. The scale will be so massive. Everything will the environment will be so sharp. I don't know, Nigeria, and I don't know why is it that when you see Nigerian factories, they always look like poultry. When I saw a nursing factory, I'm not impressed. Factory looking very shabby. When I travel all over, even ordinary African countries, when I travel to South Africa, when you will see the factories, inside look sharp. Nigeria, I don't know, is it that because you don't want to spend money, you will not make the environment look sharp? Even in nursing factories don't look sharp. Even the fence, those things are important. If you have the money, spend it on details, minor details. So these are just some of the things. You don't just come and say, the Aba people doing shoe, have you encouraged them? The people rearing cow, instead of, okay, if you want to buy open grazing, you can subsidize feed to 1,000 for everybody, both cattle rearers, fish rearers, everybody 1,000, so that the government will use that one as subsidy, be subsidizing it. These are ways you do things. Even if you're confused and because the problems are too much, you do a pilot scheme. Put trusted people. There are people that are still trusted in it. Use young people, extremely young. Let them make small mistakes, but let them not steal. Not like better do. I'm talking of young. Maybe people that just left school, no experience. You're telling them if you steal money, you're going to click. Those people will do better than these experienced people that claim they have too much experience. So these are just some of the way. Not coming to tell people, we want to grow naira. You hear this thing. Why is Gary expensive? The roads are not there to transport the Gary from the farm. Herders are disturbing them in the bush. Terrorists everywhere. Agricultural input expensive. There's one northern boy I used to follow. He used to talk about why food is expensive on Instagram. If you follow him, you understand. These are not rocket science. I beg. Instead of God, these people are not serious, so they continue deceiving you people.